This is our only chance.
The Earth is dying. It is no longer a question of if we must leave, it is when. From planetary collapse to AI takeover, nuclear war to cosmic disasters, humanity's survival depends on escaping to the stars. But the Exodus plan isn't for everyone. Not all of us will make it. And for those who do, what horrors await beyond our dying world? The warning signs are everywhere. The planet is failing. We have pushed Earth to its limits, and it is pushing back. Scientists have confirmed if we do not leave now, we may never leave at all. For decades, we've seen the ice caps melt and the sea levels rise. We've witnessed the hurricanes intensify and the wildfires rage. These are not isolated incidents, my friends. They are symptoms of a much deeper disease, a disease that is slowly but surely consuming our planet. The Earth is a closed system, a delicate balance of resources and life, and we, its most intelligent inhabitants, have disrupted that balance. We have plundered its resources, polluted its air and water, and unleashed a cascade of unintended consequences. The Earth is fighting back. It is trying to shake us off, like a dog shakes off fleas. But we are persistent. We have dug our claws deep into its skin, and we are not letting go. We have become a virus, consuming our host from within, and like all viruses, we will eventually kill our host. But unlike a virus, we have a choice. We can choose to evolve. We can choose to find a new host, a new home. We can choose to leave Earth before it's too late. The Exodus plan is our only chance. It is a desperate gamble, a long shot. But it is a gamble we must take for the sake of our children, for the sake of our species, for the sake of life itself. Humanity's last hope rests in a handful of ships, floating arcs carrying the best of us into deep space. These aren't just spacecraft, they are entire worlds. Imagine a vessel so vast it could contain an entire city, a self-sustaining ecosystem hurtling through the cosmos. These are the generation ships designed to carry thousands of souls across the unimaginable gulf between stars. Inside these metal wombs, hydroponic farms will nourish, fusion reactors will power, and artificial gravity will mimic the comforting pull of Earth. But is even the best technology enough to keep us alive? Or is deep space more dangerous than Earth itself? The challenges are immense: radiation shielding, artificial gravity, closed loop ecosystems. These are not mere engineering hurdles, but existential threats. A single failure could spell doom for generations yet to be born. And then there's the human element. How do you maintain social cohesion, prevent mutiny, and nurture hope in the face of such overwhelming odds? Can we, a species born of conflict and competition, truly unite behind a common goal? The answer, my friends, lies not in our technology, but in our spirit. For within us, encoded in our very DNA, is the unyielding will to survive. We are the descendants of those who crossed oceans and conquered continents. We are the children of the stars themselves, forged in the crucible of supernovas. And we will not go gently into that good night. We will rage against the dying of the light. We will build these arcs. We will launch them into the void, and we will carry the flame of humanity to a new dawn. The void is silent, but silence is not safety. For the first time, humanity will venture beyond the solar system. But what if we are not the first? What if something is already out there, waiting, Imagine the vastness of interstellar space, a black canvas sprinkled with the diamond dust of distant stars. It is a realm of unimaginable beauty, but also of unimaginable danger. The space between stars is not empty. It is teeming with radiation, micrometeoroids, and the ghosts of stars long dead. Our ships, for all their technological marvels, are but fragile bubbles in this cosmic ocean. A single puncture, a single miscalculation could spell disaster. But the physical dangers are perhaps the least of our worries. For what if we are not alone? What if in the billions of galaxies that make up our universe, other civilizations have arisen? Civilizations far older and more advanced than our own? Are they benevolent or hostile, curious or indifferent? These are questions that haunt the dreams of our bravest scientists and the nightmares of our most vulnerable souls. We are venturing into the unknown, into the realm of the gods, and the gods, as we know, can be fickle. But we press on, driven by hope and by fear, hope for a new beginning, a chance to redeem ourselves from the mistakes of the past, and fear of the alternative, extinction. The journey will be long, the journey will be perilous, but we have come too far to turn back now. The Exodus plan is not for everyone. Only the best, the wealthiest, and the strongest will make it. If humanity must be saved, who is worthy of survival and who gets left behind? This is the terrible calculus, the moral dilemma that haunts the halls of power and the dreams of every man, woman, and child left behind.
Who gets a seat on the arks? Is it the brilliant scientists, the gifted artists, the leaders of industry? Or is it the farmers, the teachers, the healers, those who sustain our everyday lives?
And what of the weak, the sick, the elderly? Do we abandon them to their fate, sacrificing compassion on the altar of survival?
These are not easy questions, my friends. They are questions that tear at the very fabric of our humanity. But they are questions we must answer. For in the face of extinction, all bets are off. The old rules no longer apply. The strong will survive, the weak will perish. This is the law of nature, the cruel reality of our universe.
There will be riots. There will be bloodshed. There will be those who will stop at nothing to secure their place on the arks. But there will also be acts of selfless heroism, of sacrifice, of love.
For even in our darkest hour, the human spirit has a way of shining through. We will see the best of humanity and the worst of humanity, and in the end it will be up to each and every one of us to decide what we stand for. Who will we be when the chips are down? Will we embrace our better angels, or will we succumb to our baser instincts? The choice, my friends, is ours. For millennia, we have looked to the stars with wonder and longing. They have been our silent companions, our guides, our muses. Now they represent our salvation and our oblivion. The universe is a vast and indifferent arena where the laws of physics reign supreme and life clings precariously to existence. Yet, even in the face of such cosmic indifference, we find ourselves at a crossroads, faced with a choice that will determine the fate of our species. The Exodus plan is not just a technological challenge, it is a testament to the human spirit, a reflection of our unyielding will to survive. We are a species of explorers, of dreamers, of survivors, from the savannas of Africa to the surface of the moon. We have always striven to push beyond the boundaries of our known world. And now, as we stand on the precipice of the cosmos, we must do so once more. The journey ahead will be fraught with peril, but it will also be filled with the promise of discovery and the hope of a new beginning. The choice before us is clear: to succumb to the dying light of our home planet, or to set sail for the stars and write a new chapter in the epic saga of humanity.